Welcome Aquarius to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this video does not resonate, as I always say, just chuck it out of your memory and completely forget about it. Do not worry over it. Don't worry about what has been said, and please do follow your intuition throughout the reading. So here you have worth waiting for, divine timings at work in your love life, and children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this is kind of like or it's not a pilot anymore. But I guess this reading could evolve over time. So just drawing up romance oracle cards and getting clarifiers. So with the worth waiting for, I wanted to see how you'd feel after waiting, or what will be the outcome of waiting. And interestingly, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is like patience and having to wait. Literally, when you're planting something, like this guy is over here, when you're planting something, and it's like you're looking at it every second, and it seems like nothing's happening. But over the days, you start to see the changes. So I think with like this, it's really really interesting. Why like the similarities between growing a plant, planting a plant, and having to wait for something. So yeah, you just needing patience, and also so I drew this card to find out how you'd feel about after waiting, like so how you'd feel after waiting. And so with this card, I am getting a sense of pride, being proud of yourself for being patient afterwards. Like when you do something, when you work really hard on a project and you spend hours and days on this project, and when it's finally complete, that sense of fulfillment and achievement. And it doesn't have to be like this is a romance reading, a love reading, but I guess like for some of you maybe this doesn't apply specifically to your love life. For some of you, it could be something else. Could be a project. For some of you, it could be something to do with your love life. For some of you, it could be children. So children worth waiting for. And you have very soon at the top of the deck as well. And you have new love. So new love very soon. And then love yourself first. For some of you, it's new love. And this is just saying it's coming in very soon. For some of you, it's a child. For some of you, it's something else. For some of you, it's something to do with money or a project. So quite a few different things. But I'm getting a heavy sense of feeling fulfilled, and I'm feeling joy, feeling proud. You know that sense, that feeling you get when you finish a project, or I guess when you finish school. I think I don't know. Can you compare those two feelings? I guess for me that's how it was. Kind of actually. Anyways, not to go for the tangent. And like below the tree, there's so much going on that you don't even see. So I am seeing that as there's things you may not know that are at work that you may not be able to see, but things are moving. They're moving, maybe like feeling slow. They may feel slow, but yeah, very soon here at the top of the deck. So similar to planting a plant, planting a seed. Rather than keep going back to it every second, just live your life, keep going, and then by the like every few like kind of what I said, every few days when you get back to it and you see that and a leaf has grown, or there's another leaf and now there's a bud, that kind of thing. Then you have the Four of Swords. So with this card, I asked the question, how long you have to wait for. So for some of you, maybe it's like 4 weeks, 4 months, for something. But for others of you, for most of you, I am not seeing this as a specific time period, but rather rest. I'm seeing so many different messages with this card. There's so many different things with this card. There's rest, there's be patient, there's don't think about it, don't worry about how long it will take. Don't let it bother you. Just I guess don't put your mind into it. But also there's this sense of when you're sleeping and when you're awake, time passes differently. So don't give it too much of your attention. And if that's a heartstring here as well, which is interesting. I am seeing that as the red string of fate though. So things are happening, things are moving. You don't have to move faster for whatever it is you're waiting for to move faster as well. You don't have to do anything at all. All you have to do is to wait and be patient. And it will come to you. That's what I'm seeing with these two cards actually. So wait and be patient, and it will come to you or it will happen depending on what it is you're asking about. I'm getting like an array of different messages with this Four Swords. Really wonderful. I won't get too into it, so this video isn't too long. So then with the children, asked like, how are children going to help you? And you got the Ten of Swords. So maybe in some way it's that being more light-hearted like a child. So rather than in the exterior, in the external children helping you, it's the case of you bringing out your inner child to help you with the burdens, because this is like a burden. And you have a bison here, I believe that's a bison. Yeah, you have a bison here helping her carry her load. Similarly, your inner child could help you carry your load, or rather, maybe a child will help you carry your load. And like children may seem small and not and unable to carry all this heavy load, weight. And when I say weight, I usually speak emotionally or memories, so not physical weight, like the weight of a truck or anything, or anything like that. But I'm seeing this as like children helping you see the lighter side of things. Literally, that bison is helping her to be lighter because it's taking again all that load off and carrying it for her. So maybe children somehow, maybe working with children, spending time around children. Maybe if you have a child in your family, spending time around the child and lighten up basically. Smile around, just smile bright like a child, kind of like the sun card from my witch's tarot. And napping, you know how children, especially toddlers, napping. So at the top of this deck, let me just swap hands. You have the Page of Pentacles. Then you have the Three of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Then at Four of Wands, again being playful. Four of Wands. Then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil. Ooh. So addictions. The Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands and the Hanged Man, but I don't want to go too far in the deck. So Six of Wands, I'm seeing this again as seeing the bright side of life, feeling alive. There's quite a difference between this card and this card, resting and feeling alive. So the Devil card, again, is addiction. Maybe being too addicted to the outcome. Maybe watching that plant over and over again every few seconds to see what's happening. Maybe that's what the addiction is talking about for some of you. I want to get to this Three of Swords. You see, the Three of Swords and then the Four of Swords here, going from feeling pain to healing that heart. Like the string, like basically healing a heart and resting and not worrying about it, getting rid of handling those addictions. Don't want this to be too long. At the bottom of the deck, you've got playfulness. I've been talking about being playful throughout the reading. So playfulness, interesting. You deserve love. For some of you, maybe that's a message you need to hear. And then again, playfulness and forgiving and learning. So that forgiving with the Three of Swords and healing, resting. Then after that, trust and heart-to-heart conversations. So yeah, I'll stop there. Got so messy. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this did resonate. Hopefully this helps in some way. If you'd like to, you can like, share, comment, or subscribe.